Hi and welcome to Medicine Past, Present and Future. My name's Dr. Nick and I'm the past.
And my name's Dr. Isabelle and I'm the future.
And together we're the present. Now, Dr. Isabelle, I do love this time of year. The nights are getting a little bit cooler and we can sit outside without getting dive-bombed by all those pesky mosquitoes. Because in summer, they absolutely love me. But they leave my wife, Sarah, your mum, well alone. So what's going on there?
Well, it's all about the smell.
Oh, you mean they're attracted to my delightful aroma?
Yeah, sure. Aromas like lactic acid and ammonia. Even the smell of the beer and the wine that you drink.
So not so flattering after all.
Not quite. But Dr. Nick, why are those bites so itchy?
So when a mozzie bites you, they inject a small amount of saliva to help them slurp up all that delicious blood. And our immune system reacts to that saliva by creating an itchy bump.
Which is annoying, but it could be much worse because some mosquitoes carry diseases.
And the disease most people think of with mosquitoes is malaria. Now, Dr. Isabelle, I know your Italian's pretty good, so what does the word malaria actually mean?
Well, mal means bad, aria means air, put it together, bad air.
Spot on, because before anyone knew about infectious bugs, they thought that malaria was contracted by the bad air that came from swamps and marshes. And now we know, of course, it's nothing to do with the air, but the mozzies that breed in those wetlands.
But it's not just malaria. Mosquitoes can carry all sorts of things like dengue virus, Zika virus, even Japanese Encephalitis.
That last one, Japanese Encephalitis, that's actually been in the media a bit recently, hasn't it, Dr. Isabelle?
Yeah, with more rain and warmer weather, the numbers of mosquitoes have been rising, and with it, cases of Japanese Encephalitis. Now, most people who contract Japanese Encephalitis, they might not even know that they have it, but in some rare cases, it can cause a very serious brain infection.
And because of those serious complications, there's now a vaccine that's available for Australians who live in those high-risk areas.
Of course, the best way to prevent mosquito-borne illnesses is to, well, get rid of the bites in the first place. So, if you have to be outside in peak mozzie time, which is dawn or dusk, make sure you cover up with loose layers.
And loose is the important bit, because mozzies, they love a challenge and they'll nibble their way through any tight clothing.
So, Dr. Nick, there are just so many sprays and roll-ons out there in the market. What should we be using?
Okay, I always recommend anything that contains one of the two most effective ingredients, which are Picaridin and DEET.
Oh, DEET, you mean the diethyltoluamide?
Yeah, which is why I just call it DEET. And anything from 10 to 20% is all that you need. But remember that DEET can affect plastics, so keep it well away from your sunnies.
And if you live in some of those high-risk areas, have a chat with your GP about whether the Japanese Encephalitis vaccine is right for you. Now, Dr. Nick, what do you call a small winged insect who likes to keep the peace?
I have no idea.
A diplomat.
Oh, I love talking insects with you, Dr. Isabelle.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it gives me such a buzz.